here are two of our rangers, Brad and Will, or as they like to be known, Team Brill. Here at Hampshire Countryside Service, it is part of their job as Countryside Access Rangers to make sure that structures are safe and easy to use for the public. Today's priority job is to replace an old 3-sleeper bridge which is on a well-used path in Ringwood. The old one had collapsed and was reported in by a member of the public. Usually the Rangers travel to site together in their trusty work van, but they've had to make some changes to the way they work during the COVID-19 pandemic. They follow all the current guidance, which means travelling in separate vehicles, keeping safe social distancing, and wearing face masks and gloves if they have to work closely together. First task of the day is the bit you can't see, which is lugging all of the equipment and materials 500 metres down a wet path. The problem with footpaths is you just can't get a vehicle down them. Second stage is the fiddly bit. They must set out lines to make sure that the bridge is straight, square and level, and get the correct position with the stile to reduce the step up. After scanning for any underground cables, the next stage is setting out the bearer and H-frame which the 3 sleepers sit on. Now time to get down and dirty. Digging the holes is a messy old job, but our rangers love it. Making sure that the sleepers are level is essential for longevity and because they are very fussy. It was at this point in the day when the heavens opened and turned the dry ditch to sloppy mud. But there is no stopping Team Brill. Getting the second post in the ground and making sure it is secure using postcrete is key to making the whole structure safe and stable. Brad and Will have been working together as a team for just under a year now. In that time, they have managed to become as efficient as possible and can overcome most problems. They love their jobs and take great pride in helping connect people with the countryside, especially in these difficult times. Connecting with countryside via Hampshire's extensive public rights-of-way network is good for you both physically and mentally. It is what keeps a smile on their faces, even when the rain is pouring. Now with the sleepers nicely level and the rangers with a cup of coffee inside them, they can start placing the sleepers on and getting them just right. They then secure them in place with strong fixings, which is vital to keep the bridge stable. Getting the last post fixed onto the bearer makes sure that the bridge won't budge an inch through subsequent years. Then tidying up around the posts and bearer to neaten it up, and finish with some final titivating and shoring up the stile. Another tip-top job completed by Team Brill.
If you like this content and want to hear more about how we look after nature for you, then hit that like button or subscribe to our channel.